Rise and shine! Good morning, everyone. Many of us wake up with the feeling of morning tightness. The feeling of like, I don't really feel like getting up. Must I do this? Must I go to work? Actually, a lot of these feelings are caused by tightness in our joints. And the tightness in our joints are actually caused by soft tissues that might have created knots in our body. That is why it is so important to stretch down in the morning, first thing before you do anything else. Hi, I'm Hilda and welcome to my channel. We're gonna start by doing hamstring stretches. We'll be alternating between straight legs and bent knees. Pull the legs towards you for as close as you can. Feel the stretch from behind your pelvis all the way to your heel. Point your toes to deepen the stretch. And then you bend your knees, flex a foot. Now feel like you're pushing against the wall with your flexed foot here. Hold it towards you while your leg try to push away. There is a push-pull feeling between your arm pulling your leg and your leg tries to push away. Transition back to straight legs here. Hold it towards you again. You will find yourself deepen in your hamstring stretch here. The purpose of doing it alternately is so that we can vary the movement, we can vary the way the soft tissue glide and therefore deepen the stretch each time. This time, deepen the stretch more by curling your chest up. Feel like you're reaching your forehead towards your knee here. And with that, you're also engaging your abdominals, curling your abdominals in. That will also help you to bring your leg closer to you and you closer to your leg here. Do a few more times here. It's the same with the bent knee. Reach your forehead towards your knee. Stay with your chest high. And pull with your leg towards you and your leg try to push away. Next, we're going to stack our legs together, have both feet flexed, and bring the top leg up to about 45-degree angle. And then slowly bring it down. Bend the top leg here and bring it to the front. About 90-degree angle to your lower leg. And from here, you're going to bend the knee and bring your leg back to stack up on top of the other. We will do the straight leg 45-degree up and bend knee 90-degree front alternately, again to give your body different stretch angle, just so that each time when you return to the same movement, you will feel a deeper stretch. Move on to the next side here and then we will repeat the same. This time, see if you can flex a little bit more, deepen the connection, not just to your hamstrings but to your inner thighs as well, giving your legs longer length and more traction. We will now increase the connection of the hamstring stretch to our abdominals here. Hug your legs towards you, but not so much that it goes towards your chest. Slowly straighten one leg up at a time here. When you're ready, start to do both legs at the same time. Again, point your toes. It will really lengthen out the anterior part of the leg. Try to pull it closer to you here, but not too much that you tip over, and slowly release. Straighten both legs to the front and try to lengthen out more, stretching forward as a little transition. Next, bend one leg here and put it over the straight leg, doing what looks like pigeon pose in yoga. Bend forward to open the hips and to release the piriformis muscle. And release and change. Start to bring both legs to the side in a 45-degree angle, flex both feet here. And from here, we are just going to shift the upper spine from side to side a little bit, giving your ribs better translation because we're going to be doing hip, hamstring, and spinal integrated stretching. So just let your upper body be loose here and slowly turn your body to one side and internally rotate your back leg here. You can use your hand to help you to give a feeling of your thigh bone rotating inwards. And then slowly shift to the other side here and do the same. Keep both feet flexed at all times here. So you're going to twist your upper spine and bring your leg in. And just repeat one more time each side. And from here, you're going to stretch out the arm that is the same side as your back leg here. Try to draw one circle with your arm, bringing your shoulder joints into motion as you're gently arching your spine and stretching the back leg. There is a lot going on in this movement, but talking about deep stretching, we need to get the whole body involved, just so that we can get into the deeper nooks and crevices of our joints, especially our spinal joints. And from here, we're going to make sure that our leg remains rotated inward here. Our back leg rotated inward to the hip socket here to give ourselves maximum stretching across the sideline. Enjoy the stretching movement. And when you're ready, come back to center. Slowly bring your arms forward, reaching your spine out. And gently bend your elbows a little bit. And slowly place both palms on your shin. Continue to hinge forward from your hip joint, extending the spine for maximum length. You're ready, turn to one side. You're going to do the same as the movement we did just now, but a little bit more because this time you're going to lift the back leg up as you reach your arm out and arch your spine. Really opening up the sideline here, lengthening it, and keep your leg rotated inwards. Remember that. The back leg needs to rotate inwards. And from here, intuitively, the body will just feel like rotating more. So let it rotate now till your upper body faces the back. And you can do this as many times as you like, but I'm going to turn my body face front, point my toes, and reach out across the front of my leg here, stretching forward in a different direction as you did just now. Go one side at a time, followed by the center. Last but not least here, you're going to bend your knees, have your legs externally rotated, heels pressing in, go into an arch, arching your spine, opening up the chest to the front, looking diagonally up, and into a small curl by curling your spine and scooping your belly in. You do it this way and breathe a few times. Start by standing with your legs hip width apart. From here, you're going to gently twist your body to one side, lean forward with your spine and fold over your hip joints, keeping your legs straight and try to bring your body as slow towards your foot as possible. Slowly come up and transition to the other side here. Do the same. Feel like you're draping your spine over your hip joint. Keeping your legs straight and slowly come back up. From here, you're going to twist again to the first side. And this time, you're going to straighten out the leg of the same side while bending the opposite side. Do this a couple of times here. See if you can stretch your straight leg a little bit more each time. And from here, you're going to transition to the other side and do the same. Stretching out the straight leg, but try to keep both feet firmly on the ground without lifting the heel of the bent leg. And slowly come up. Twist again to the first side. This time, reach your arm out and extend forward with a straight spine. Take an inhalation, open up the chest and lean forward again, hinging from the hip joint. Again, keeping your leg as straight as possible. And from there, slowly transition through the center to move to the other side here. Keeping your arms straight, hinging from your hip joint, bring your spine up and down. Try to see if you can keep your spine parallel with the floor. But if not, it is something that we can try to work towards. This is one of my favorite deep stretches here. Have your legs really wide. Bend one side of the knee and going straight down for as low as you can, keeping the other leg as straight as possible. You want to keep both heels on the ground. This way you can go deeper into your not just hip joints but your inner thigh. When you feel you're ready, lean forward with your arms stretched in front. Hold it there for a couple of breaths here. Slowly then rotate the femur by turning your body to the side and lean forward if you can. This is a very deep stretch for your hamstrings, for your inner thigh and your hips of course. And it feels so good. Slowly get into it. Transition to the other side and do the same. As you lean forward, feel like the straight leg is stretching up deeper. It is the best way to get into the nooks and crevices of your pelvic girth. Slowly reach forward as you face the side and lean towards your toes. And slowly come back up here. For this frontal stretch, put your palms on the floor on a yoga block and try to shift your weight back and forth to intensify the stretch. In this next movement, we are going to prepare for a deep side bend. Clasp one hand here, in this case here is my left, as I bend over to the right. Note that my left leg is lifted, and to deepen the bend, I slowly step the left foot to the floor. And I'm going to do the same the other side here. Clasp the right hand with my left, bend to the left with my right leg kind of off the floor, side bend, and slowly step the right foot down to deepen the side bend to the left, opening up the right torso. Repeat the same again, and this time feel yourself bending deeper. Feel like you're able to open the torso a little bit more as you repeat each side. To end, we're going to do 3 deep breaths here. Inhale and expand, and exhale, feel your chi slowly descending down. And from here, we're going to get ready to turn your body to the side here. We're going to breathe deeper by arching and curling the spine here. So arch and bring your elbows back, lifting your ribcage, looking diagonally up, and inhale. Exhale, it's as if you're pushing the air away, curling your spine, straightening the elbow, and hollowing out your belly. Repeat this a few times.
How do you stay upbeat and engaged with life as you approach the age of 50? Movement has been my form of self-care for over 20 years, and I want to show you how you too can move and take better care of yourself every day.